Why did you kill Draxon? He was one of us.
He was not Draxon. It was a witch dressed as a Spartan.
How did you know it was a witch?
He was wearing the serpent's ring, just like the one you're wearing now.
Huh. So you do know about the serpent's ring. You should have looked closer, Zorak.
This is why filmmakers are low-key panicking right now. I generated this entire cinematic scene using just one AI tool. Seedance 2.0 just dropped on OpenArt, and honestly, it's insane. This is the first model that actually handles multiple characters without breaking, keeps character consistency across shots, and maintains real, believable motion physics. It can take text, images, video, and even audio as input. And on top of that, it generates dialogue, sound effects, and even music automatically. All right, enough talking. Let me show you how this actually works. All right, first, let's head over to the OpenArt website. You'll find the link in the video description. Once you're there, go ahead and log into your account. After logging in, click on Video, and then select Text to Video. From here, select the model. Here, you'll see all the available models on OpenArt. Choose Seedance 2.0. Now you can start creating your videos. You can either type a text prompt, upload an image as a reference, use a video input, or even provide audio. First, let's try this with a simple text prompt. Let's create the first scene. The scene is set in the ancient Spartan times. There's a battle happening between the Spartans and the Persians. I want this scene to be shot from the POV view of the Spartan, where he unalives one of his companions during the fight. So let's write a detailed prompt for this. Ultra cinematic and realistic scene from first-person POV of a Spartan warrior in an ancient battlefield fighting Persian soldiers. Then I'm describing the Spartan in detail, like muscular forearms, sweat, dirt, red cloaks, bronze helmets, round shields, etc. I'm also describing the view of the battlefield: wide, dust, sand, sunlight beams, multiple layers of action. Then the warrior turns sharply and attacks his ally. Then there's slight slow motion, the sound becomes muffled, the ally collapses. The Spartan screams in raw pain and rage. He sprints forward towards a Persian attacker. The enemy becomes centered in frame. The Spartan gathers momentum and performs a realistic forward leap driven by rage. The spear is raised for a final strike. The Persian soldier reacts with fear, stepping back. Just as the spear is about to make contact, a sudden, overwhelming white light floods the entire scene. I'll describe the style as ultra-realistic, grounded historical realism, natural lighting, high detail, immersive, and negative prompt like no stylization, no exaggerated physics. Then let's enable the audio, then choose the mode as normal. Click on Output to choose the aspect ratio as 16:9, resolution as 720p, and duration as 15 seconds. I just want one video with this prompt, so I'll put one here. Let's click on Generate and see what we get. That was incredible. The AI was able to capture every little detail I gave it and turned it into a video. I tried the same prompt with other AIs, and this is what I got. Anyways, let's continue the story. For my next scene, I want to use my own photo and a photo of my friend. I'll click on Upload Media and upload the photos. I'll type the prompt like this: create a cinematic, realistic scene set in ancient Sparta. Use the provided reference images to maintain consistent identity for both characters. I'll name the male character Zorak and the female character Thyra. I'll describe their outfits for the scene and add more details like scene setup, location, mood, and lighting. Seedance understands camera angles and shots very well, so I'll write the opening shot as medium-wide shot. Zorak sits wounded, leaning against a wall, breathing heavily. His armor is damaged, face covered in sweat and dirt. Thyra stands in front of him, tense, angry. Thyra is furious and confronts Zorak about why he attacked his own companion in the battle. And then I'll write the dialogue sequence with camera direction, and I'll write specific dialogues that I want the characters to say. During this confrontation, I want the camera to show a quick glance of Thyra's hands to reveal a serpent-shaped ring, and then Zorak says his next dialogue and a final cut to Thyra's reaction. Let's submit this and see what we get.
Why did you kill Draxon? He was one of us.
He was not Draxon. It was a witch dressed as a Spartan.
How did you know it was a witch?
He was wearing the serpent's ring, just like the one you're wearing now.
For the next scene, I want to keep the same characters and continue the action. Seedance also accepts video inputs, so this time I'm going to use scene 2, the one we just created, as a reference video. This allows Seedance to continue the scene seamlessly from where it left off. I'll simply click and drag the video into the Add Visual Reference section. For this next part, I want to continue the story with a twist, revealing that Thyra, Zorak's wife, is actually possessed by the witch and is the same one who disguised herself as the Spartan on the battlefield. So here, I'll write a prompt describing the dialogue and how she transforms into a serpent witch. Let's submit this and see what we get.
So you do know about the serpent's ring. You should have looked closer, Zorak.
And just like that, you can keep building scene after scene and eventually create a full movie with unlimited sequences. Once you have all your clips ready, you can line them up in any video editor. Optionally, you can add subtitles, effects, or anything extra you like. Then export your final video, and that's it. Let's try an animation style this time and go with a non-human character. Here, I have an image of my girlfriend's dog, Leslie. I want to make her the protagonist of a movie. So I'll upload Leslie's image and write a detailed prompt describing her as the main character and how she saves other dogs being held captive. I'll also add voice narration details for what the narrator says during each scene. And finally, submit it. And here's what I got.
They were taken, but they refused to disappear. 7 hearts, 1 leader. 17 kilometers, 2 days. No map, no fear. Because home isn't a place. It's who you never leave behind.
Finally, let's try creating a scene using real-life images. For this, I asked my buddy Trey to send me a random photo of himself so I could turn him into a superhero, someone who's fighting a one-eyed monster on a busy street, using an image I already have on my iPhone. I'll upload these 3 images as references, write a prompt for the scene, and here's what I got. For my last experiment, I gave Seedance a video I recorded during my stay at an Airbnb in Mexico. I asked the AI to turn a mountain in the video into an active volcano, and here's what I got. There are honestly unlimited ways you can use Seedance 2.0 to create all kinds of AI videos, and even full-on movies. It really just comes down to how creative you want to get with it. Also, quick thing I noticed while using OpenArt, there's a Wonder plan that lets you generate unlimited videos with Seedance 2.0, with videos of 5 seconds at 480p. But if you've got the team plan as well, you can push that up to 720p. They're also working on 1080p soon. There's currently a 60% discount on the annual Wonder plan for about 2 weeks, and I see this offer is available until April 23rd, 2026. Just putting it out there in case you want to experiment more without worrying about limits.
What are you waiting for? Go try Seedance 2 at OpenArt, and let me know if you like it.